So.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Bunny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Very touching. Very,
Thanks
very
so
beautiful.
much.
I love
Hey,
your
Tom?
facial expressions, Bunny.
Hey, Tom?
I loved your facial expressions.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's always smiling at different times. When she gets to the head of the verse again, she'll smile. I'm at the head of the verse.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, what's up, Six?
We are live streaming to YouTube.
Okay, good. We had some technical issues earlier, so if you can, whenever you get time, post that link in the chat so folks can look at it later, because that will be available later. Or if they want to post on their Facebook or Instagram now of where it is, they have friends who might want to see it, they can take that link and do that. Thank you, Six. I appreciate it. Charles, were you raising your hand there? Okay.
Oh. I was scratching my head.
All right. Thanks. All right. Let me see, and let me spotlight Ann Ramsey for everyone.
There. I have a very uncooperative mouse. Hello from Delaware to everyone. I'm going to sing a song that is political, which I don't think anyone's going to find objectionable. At least I can't imagine anyone finding it objectionable. It's called The Public Enemy. I gave my best to public service for lesser compensation. The X-Man calls us government surplus, scattershot damnation. The geeks that took the 7th floor and take down our websites want us quickly out the door. They call us parasites. They took my job, they took my role. No common courtesy. But worst of all the things they stole was my integrity. Clutching my Metro card in Starbucks, my phone in dark mode. Everyone knows we're out of luck. The hunters have the codes. My treasured ID badge of honor I hold behind the lights. Only morsels left of meaning as vultures grab the prize. They took my job, they took my role. No common courtesy. But worst of all the things they stole was my integrity. Have the ones I served turned on me? Am I the people's enemy? Democracy I've been devout. Don't send the hounds to flush me out. I make a dash to Federal Station, but red hats on the train. They see my badge identification, I see them pull the chain. The lies have spread, we're all defamed. Media grant us no peace. Impartiality's now a crime. Years run down my cheeks. They took my job, they took my role. No common courtesy. But worst of all the things they stole was my integrity. In our invaded, looted city, honesty's a sin. So we stand and keep a vigil, hold on to truth within. right. So I played that for a workshop, and John Gorka said, "You better get that out, lickety split." So I'm releasing it right now as soon as I can.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll put the link to the YouTube video because the streaming isn't up yet.
Got it. Great. Extremely timely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great that you found the words for such a situation that's in the news that everyone knows a lot about. That you're able
Yeah.
to.
Well, it's my old colleagues. I used to work in a federal department where my old boss is being shoved out, and it's just
Oh,
a
boy.
mess.
Amazing. Very
Anyway,
nice effort. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay. On next is number 8. Dennis is up next. Dennis, let me spot you for everyone, please. Good to go when you are, Dennis.
I'm in Houston, Texas.
I have it now.
I'm sorry.
I'm a little confused on what I'm doing and what am I?
Everyone, make sure you're muted, please. Everyone, make sure you're muted.
Oh, Janice, not Janice.
Yes. Okay. Okay, good to go. Good to go, Dennis. Thank you.
Okay, this is a John Hyatt song. Smoky room in a thin blue light. Arms were as pale as white. Trying to outlast the night. Howling at the moon. Living in a canyon inn. Hang down Hannah and Whiskey Jim. Dirty jeans and mudslide him. All began with soon. Adios to California. Nothing to do but turn around. Always thought there was someone coming for you. Only way you'd leave this town. Pasadena in the rain, eating donuts and reading Twain. How much longer can my brain set itself on fire? You said that's it for me. Have a little faith to set you free. Your face no good you see for me and my desire. So adios, California. Nothing to do but turn around. Always thought there was someone coming for you. Only way you'd leave this town. The cigarettes from the package gone. You must have thought about it just that long. Never knew you were so strong. I guess I never will. So adios to California. Nothing to do but turn around. Always thought there was someone coming for you. Only way you'd leave this town. Only way you'd leave this town.
That sounded good, Dennis. Nothing like a John Hyatt song. Big
one of my
John
favorite.
Hyatt fan. A lot of us are big John Hyatt fans here. Yeah, it's amazing how many of his songs have been covered by other folks too, as you know. Yeah, amazing. Sounded really good. Thank you. So, number 9. Brian and Mary are up next. Let me spotlight you guys and welcome.
Hello.
Hi there.
How's everybody doing? Sorry to hear about
Brian, can you get a little louder on your master volume, please? Thanks.
We're gonna be plenty loud, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna
Hey, Brian,
yeah.
turning your headphone volume down because I think you think you're louder than you are.
Yeah, but is that any better?
Well, that's what you hear. Now turn your mic up so we can hear you better.
I don't know. We've been. It's gonna be loud.
No, it's not.
No?
No?
You don't hear that?
Bring it up.
I mean,
There we go. That's it. Thank you.
actually, I'll bring it up here. Yeah, that's where it should be. Do me wrong, do me right. Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light. But don't let me be lonely tonight. Say goodbye, say hello. Sure enough good to see you, but it's time to go. Don't say yes, but please don't say no. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. Go away then, damn you. Go on and do as you please. You ain't gonna see me getting down on my knees. I'm undecided and your heart's been divided. You've been turning my world upside down. Do me wrong, do me right. Go on and tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light. But don't let me be lonely tonight. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, no. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I don't wanna be lonely. Don't wanna be lonely. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. How was the level?
Wow, beautiful. Really good. Yeah.
Sounded
Was the
gorgeous.
level okay? Could you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
very
It's
good.
great.
Sounded great.
You'll be able to look at it later when you
Okay.
review the live feed.
That was wonderful. Let me put the spotlight back on you guys for your second song.
So we're gonna go from one James to another one. We're gonna go back in time a little bit. It's not a folk song. It's a standard. Now we're gonna try and do it for you. It just takes a little tuning. We are experimenting with some different genres, and this James is a nice one.
Frets for Pets. Frets for Pets.
We're going to be performing at Steel City on April 25th, Friday. We're doing a benefit called Frets for Pets. The proceeds of the evening go to 2 animal shelters, Diane's and Home at Last, I think. And we'll be performing along with a few other jammers, Jim Spillane. And Anne, are you performing on that one at Frets for Pets?
No, I was not invited to play, but
Okay.
if somebody wants me to, call me.
Okay.
And that's in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, for
Phoenix-
folks who
yeah,
don't
right.
know that.
Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Phoenixville.
West of Philly. So, anyway. So, what's our tempo? Okay.
At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, yeah, at last. The skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. Oh yeah, yeah, you smile, you smile. Oh, and then the spell was cast. And here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nicely done.
I told you it was going to get loud.
It wasn't too loud.
You were not wrong.
Wow.
Quite a voice, great guitar.
It was appropriately loud though.
Incredible. That sounded great. And tackling an Etta James tune at that. Wow. That sounded wonderful. Good work, you guys. Everyone, as usual, a lot of great music every time we get together, third Wednesday of every month at 7:30. So make sure you pass the word around and make sure you come back also. Just really, really good stuff as usual, everyone. Let's see. Number 11 on the list is Janice. Janice, let's go to you, please.
Hi, Janice Rail. There we go. I'm Janice Rail. I'm in Lansdale, outside Philadelphia. I am originally from South Jersey, and kind of in and out of Philadelphia my whole life. And this is my first time. Forgive me. I'm in a little chaos right now. Should I be singing an original song?
Original or cover, it's up to you, and just sing right through to the finish.
Here we go. I'm going to sing a song that I'm going to play the guitar, or I will play it on my audio.
Hey,
It's an
Tom.
original song.
Yes.
And here we
Je-
go. Hold on.
Sound check.
Hang on one second, please.
No,
Six. Actually, Six. We had a sound check issue before. She was. Are you on your phone now or on your Chromebook?
I'm on my
She,
phone now. I was going to play the song
yeah,
on my.
she switched devices.
Okay. On the lower right-hand corner of your phone interface, there should be 3 dots, like dot, dot, dot. Can you press that once, please?
Okay.
And there's original sound for musicians or audio settings in that list?
Let's see. It does not. It is. It gives me backgrounds and effects or meeting settings.
I think we're good. You know, it sounds pretty clear as it is. So let's just go right ahead, and I
Okay,
can hear
thank
you
you.
loud and clear. So enjoy yourself.
Okay, thank you. There we go. This song is called "Down That Highway," and my friend Rusty Marks, who's from Charleston, West Virginia, did the guitar. All right, so this is "Down That Highway." It's an original. Look at that. That's my friend. A little song first. There's a little song. Here we go. We're about to do a lot. I'm I'm repeating my own videos. I'm sorry, I'm not queued up. I will be ready next time. I'm sorry, I gave a blog before I. Okay. I'm driving down the highway, and I'm feeling less than fine. When I'm driving down that highway, and I ain't making good time. When I'm driving down that highway, I don't see no dotted lines. 'Cause when I'm driving down that highway, I got you on my mind. When I'm laying alone at night, yeah, and I'm feeling less than fine. When I'm laying alone at night, yeah, and I can't sleep now, not tonight. When I'm laying alone at night, yeah, there's one thing that makes it right. 'Cause when I'm laying alone at night, yeah, I got you on my mind. When I'm driving down that highway, and I'm homeward bound again. When I'm driving down that highway, and my wheels just like to spin. When I'm driving down that highway, I don't worry, I'm feeling fine. 'Cause when I'm driving down that highway, I got you on my mind. Thanks, Rusty. That was awesome. Thank you very much.
All right. Great
I don't play
job.
guitar. My hands don't work. I don't know if I get a second turn or what. So it's up
Uh,
to you.
That'll be in the next round. We do one song for each
Yeah.
round. That
Thank you.
sounded really good, though, Janice.
Way to go,
Thank you so
Janice.
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's always good to hear another road song when you're missing someone.
Yes.
It does. Good job. Thank you. Got it. Matthew Ryan, you're up. Let me spotlight you, please, Matt. Now, Matt, we did a sound check earlier with you. I think we were fine.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
So it's a song that I've been doing a song challenge called Real People, Real Songs. And I did the January challenge, and it was a 12-week challenge, and you write a song each week from a prompt. I enjoyed it so much, I decided to re-up, and this is the first song of the spring challenge. Chop some wood, carry some water, clear a path, find a way, Break some bread we all can share. Sing a song of joy today. I never thought I'd live without you. How I miss you every day. I hear the words in songs you sang, asking me to stay. Chop some wood, carry some water, clear a path, find a way. Break some bread we all can share. Sing a song of joy today. Stay with me. Stay with me inside this dream. Please don't wake me up today. Nothing really lasts forever, even when we pray. Chop some wood, carry some water, clear a path, find a way. Break some bread we all can share. Sing a song of joy today. Some days are hard to live without you. I know you're watching over me. Know that faith can move a mountain. In your eyes I see. Chop some wood, carry some water, clear a path, find a way. Break some bread we all can share. Sing a song of joy today.
Matthew.
That was wonderful. What was the name of that group again, Matthew?
Real People, Real Songs. So it's Carrie Cooper started it years ago as Real Women, Real Songs, and this past year she revised it and opened it up to both genders. And she started it in fall of the previous year, and this is the third session since she's And actually, this was written for her. She had been relocated after the floods in Asheville, but had to leave her tiny home behind. And she was putting out a post, and she used the words "chop some wood, carry some water" to refer to like just moving forward on a day-to-day basis with getting through and trying to figure out what the next step was. And it really moved me. The other piece that comes into play is that her former husband had his birthday was like the following day after I wrote this prompt. In putting out the post that she did, a fundraiser began to get her tiny home from Asheville across the country in Texas to where she's relocated. So it's just a lot of really positive energy under extreme circumstance.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
All right, good. Hey, Storm, you're up next. If you can unmute, please, and I'm going to highlight you for everyone, Storm.
Okay. Hi there, I'm joining you from Greenfield, Massachusetts. And I think I may have done this song here before, but unfortunately it gets more and more real every day, even though I wrote it a long time ago. And I do poetry and songs and Zoom in 8 different countries on a regular basis. I had a scare earlier today. Zoom disappeared for an hour and a half, and that was quite an interesting period of time. Okay. And I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Winds are wailing, trees are falling, lightning striking and the air is burning, and I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Do I hear a drum and a child's cry? How many folks again will kiss kids bye-bye? And I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Winds are wailing, trees are falling, lightning striking, and the air is burning, and I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. So you'd like to eat, you'll have to pay. Can you afford to buy, or will you starve today? And I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Winds are wailing, trees are falling, lightning striking, and the air is burning, and I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. So you seek to work, well, that's too bad, 'cause we've given out every job we had, and I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Winds are wailing, trees are falling, lightning striking, and the air is burning, and I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Do I hear a knock on my front door? Will the songs I write be allowed no more? And I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Winds are wailing, trees are falling, lightning striking, and the air is burning, and I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. Winds are wailing, trees are falling, lightning striking, and the air is burning, and I sense the future in the storm. Yes, I sense the future in the storm. In the storm. I wrote it.
Hey. Wow. I'll give it a wow.
Wow. Yeah, very
Powerful.
moving. Very
And one of
powerful.
my other hats is I'm one of the founders and just got done serving 6 years on the steering committee board of directors of the People's Music Network for Songs of Freedom and Struggle. We've got some events coming up that you can still sign up for. We just did a couple of events, and
That's good. You
we
can give
have
us
an
an update on those during the break after the first round,
What what
Storm?
I what I was going to ask is
Sure.
throughout the time I'm going to post some things in the chat.
That's great. Thank you, Storm.
Yep.
Appreciate it. We're only one song away from the break. Also, I'm going to tell you that. Thank you. I'm going to put up Jan's sides in the spotlight. Jan, I have to ask you again. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Almost. Sides.
Sides. I'm going to
Yes.
get this one of these times, Jan. I apologize.
It's perfectly all right. I answered to just about anything. Um, so the song I'm going to do, I wrote almost by accident. I was pretty much reeling. This was around November 5th or 6th, whatever it was. I've sort of wiped it from my memory. And for a couple of weeks there, I was what you could call speechless, which is not my normal. And then there was a post from my niece's new wife, and apparently her parents or their parents had shown up for the wedding. That person is in transition, so they, and were loudly, vigorously unsupportive. And they posted about it and clearly were in agony, and ended their post with, "I have no family." And at that point, one of my niece's cousins on the other side of the family said, "You know, you have us. We're your family now, and you can lean on us." And after all those, and after all those weeks of not knowing what to say about what just happened politically, I thought, yeah, that's the song I want to write. So that's what this is. My niece's wife thinks nobody knows the agony they're going through. People say that's the life they chose, and their sort of love cannot be true. They've cut their ties with family, lost some lifelong friends. Now they think that in their corner is only them. My best friend's child thinks nobody shares the burden she carries in the world. People tell her that's her cross to bear, 'cause she's got 2 strikes, black and girl. They tell her that's the way it is, give it up, move on. So now she thinks she needs an army, but she has none. And maybe you feel the same. Maybe you think folks are just gaming you, and maybe they don't care as much as they say they do, as you want them to. But we can lean on the ones who love us. There's gonna be some that we can trust, so we will lean on the ones that love us. And you can lean on me. Oh, you can lean on me. My brother's wife lies awake all night, wondering what trouble they might face. 'Cause her parents crossed that borderline to bring their children to the States. She's anxious for her family, not sure who's a friend. Now she thinks she better be careful, 'cause so much depends. And maybe you feel the same. Maybe you think all those folks are just gaming you, and maybe they don't care as much as they say they do, as you need them to. But we can lean on the ones who love us, 'cause there's gonna be some that we can trust. So we must lean on the ones that love us. And you can lean on me. Oh, you can. We can lean on the ones that love us. 'Cause there's gotta be some that we can trust. So we will lean on the ones that love us. And you can lean on me. I will lean on you. Can lean on me. Ouch. Something's wrong somewhere. Thank you.
Wow.
Got it.
That's a powerful song, Jan. That's beautiful.
Very,
Great
very
song.
powerful. Yeah. A great response to a tough situation.
Yeah.
Very positive.
Frankly, I think that's the only way we're going to get through this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
for
your personal
sharing.
stories.
Thank you. I'm speechless. It's wonderful. I see that Jerry Corbo has joined us, so we can sneak you in, Jerry, at the end of this round, and then we're going to take a short break and give everyone a chance to do a really brief update if they want to share with folks anything that they're doing or where folks can find your music, etc. Okay? Jerry, I'm going to highlight you, and we'll go on. I assume your original sound is on, Jerry.
Yes.
There you go.
Hopefully you can hear everything.
Got it.
Let's see. You hear that? Yes?
Yep.
Out of tune and all. Yeah, okay.
Sounds good.
Sorry to be so late in coming. We just returned some of my grandchildren to their rightful owners. It's a wonder I can sit up straight. Let's see.
Rock me, baby, rock me slow. Rock me, baby, one time before you go. Rock me, baby, hey, hey, come on, rock me, baby. You got to rock me, baby, one time before you go. Rock me, baby, rock me long. Rock me, baby, like your back don't have no bone. Rock me, baby, hey, 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 come on, rock me, baby. Rock me, baby, one time before the moon begins to rise. You got to rock me, baby, till your sugar satisfied. Sun goes down, the moon begins to rise. Sun goes down, the moon begins to rise. Rock me, baby, till your sugar satisfied. You know you missed it, what it's all about. Rock me, baby, and you'll soon find out. Rock me, baby. Hey, 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 come on, rock me, baby. You gotta rock me, baby, one time before you go. Sun goes down, the moon begins to rise. Sun goes down, the moon begins to rise. Gonna rock me, baby, till your sugar satisfied. Rock me, baby, rock me slow. Rock me, baby, one last time before you go. Rock me, baby, hey, 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 come on, rock me, baby. You got to rock me, baby, one time before you go. I said one last time, you got to rock me, baby, one time before you go.
Cooking.
Yeah. That was rocking.
Thank you.
Mercy,
Great first round, everybody.
Yeah.
All wonderful music. Thank you.
Outstanding. Very good music all around. So this is our break point where we're going to go around and folks can give a really brief update about where folks can find you online or any significant shows you've got coming up. And Six, would you mind if I asked you to take care of this? And I'm going to do a bio break and do things. And the only thing I'll say is I'll contribute before I step away for a minute. I'll keep it simple. You can find me on tomcooneymusic.com. That's where you keep up with everything that I do. Thanks.
Okay, if you're able to use the raise your hand button, please do that. If not, we'll get to you anyway. All right, so Jan, you are up.
Well, that worked. I just wanted to mention that I have a regular online songwriters show, 3 songwriters each time. It's called Any Sunday Songwriters because it happens on random Sundays of my choosing. It grew out of a bricks and mortar type deal where it was the second Sunday, and it took me about 30 seconds into the pandemic to realize, first of all, that I was no longer stuck with any particular Sunday. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. And also that I could have songwriters from anywhere, just not people who were in or passing through Austin, Texas, which is where I am. So I'm going to put my email in the chat, and if you have any interest in either playing on it or knowing who's going to be on it and coming to listen, you can email me and I will be happy to put you on the mailing list and talk to you about possible bookings and whatnot. I didn't hear anything tonight I didn't love, so there you go. That's me.
All right, thank you. Dan and Faith, you are up.
Hey, Jan, it's great to see you. And yes, we'd love to do it sometime. We did do it in person a while back. We were through Texas. We are at danandfaith.com.
All spelled out with the A-N-D in there because
you can't have ampersands in domain names.
And on May 11th, Sunday, May 11th, we will be in Cincinnati at the Queen City Balladeers.
And from there to Surfa.
And from there to Surfa. So anybody who's going to Surfa, hopefully we'll see you there.
Okay, great. And we have Chris Farrell.
Yeah, hi. And I am from Chicago. I'm here now, and I will be performing at Two-Way Street Coffee House in Downers Grove, Illinois, which I think some of you have performed there. It's a great place. And it also streams live, and I will put at twowaystreet.org, but I will add it to the chat. Streams live at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then next week I will be on the Farm virtual performance lane, which is just like this. All right. And I'll also put my website there, chrisfarrellsongs.com.
Wonderful, thank you.
Let me just clarify. So Two-Way Street, I hope I said it right, twowaystreet.org, but I will add it to the chat.
Great. So we'll have Bunny Barnes next, and then Ann Ramsey will be after her.
Hi. So this Friday, I'll be doing a live stream. It's what I call 4 for Friday at 4. And I don't do it every Friday, but I am going to be on this Friday. It's both on my YouTube page and on my Facebook page, Bunny Barnes. And the Facebook page is Bunny Barnes Instrumental Fingerstyle Guitarist. And the YouTube is just Bunny Barnes. Just look for the live video. And then I'm off to Italy to study at Tommy Emmanuel's guitar camp. So yeah, that's my next thing. When I come back, I will have 2 live gigs at Crossing Vineyards and Winery on May 18th and May 25th, 2 to 6. They're both Sundays, last 2 Sundays in May. And easy to find me, bunnybarnes.com. Thanks, I'll put it in the chat.
Great, thank you. All right, Ann, you're up.
Okay. Hi. I just have one thing. I put the link in the chat. I'm playing a set at Earth Day it's Earth Day at the Friends Meeting House in Norristown, Pennsylvania. And there's going to be a roster of people playing, and I'm playing what time am I playing? It goes from 10:30 to 4, and I think I'm playing like 11:45 to 12:15. But Sean McKinney's going to be there. Some of you may remember them, and Christine Perry. So a few PASA people will be there, and a bunch of others too. And there's refreshments and things and activities, and it's free of charge.
Wonderful. Anybody else? Just a reminder, if you open the meeting chat, there's 3 dots. If you click on that, it says more. If you hover over it, it says more. And then there's a save chat. So all this information people put in, you can save to your own computer.
6, it looks like Janice has something as well.
I just wanted to say hi. I don't have a guitarist. I am a lyricist. I've been writing for my whole life, and that's why my hands don't work anymore. And I have dysgraphia. Thank you very much for having me here tonight. Everyone's great. I love you guys. I'm in Lansdale now, which is near Norristown. Maybe I'll be able to go.
Great, thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. So did we have Charles leave then? Is that true?
Charles did leave.
Yeah, Charles said he had to had to get to the other thing he was doing. Couldn't get out of tonight. Okay, thank you. Thanks everyone for all your updates, and thanks for putting your updates in the chat here. Keep in mind on that stream out to YouTube that's going live right now, that the link was posted earlier by 6. You can actually put that information in the comments and chat there on the YouTube page too, if you want the folks who are going to be watching YouTube or watching later, you want them to see that information, you can do that there also. And
I have a word about that.
Pardon me?
I'm actually going to take the recording and I'm going to move it from where it is to another location, and I will post the information for that after tonight.
Okay, great. Would you be able to reach everyone who's on the session tonight via their email?
I hope so. I'm sure we will. Mara does a real nice job of making sure we can contact each other.
Yeah, she does. Mara Levine is my usual co-host, and Mara has a health issue in the family that she has to attend to and sends her regards tonight. Please keep your thoughts and prayers with Mara and her family. Big thanks to Six for stepping in and all the great technical support he also provides in the background. Whenever I have a tech question, he's one of my go-to people. Thanks, Six.
You're welcome. Glad to help out.
Excellent, good. All right, let's get on with the second round. And then Chris Farrell, you used to be number 2, but you're number 1. Let me tell you.
All right. No, I'd love to hear another song from Canada. But so many great songs tonight. And, I discovered probably the most important thing in being a songwriter is you gotta love songs. You start there, and you'll get it done. And songs can work for us. Everybody should have at least one of their own songs. Come to the border, come to the line. There's a song and a story that speaks of your kind. So sing with the freedom your trials have earned. A song shall come shining, a voice shall be heard. Some weep for lovers, some weep for friends, and then some cry in silence where the pain never ends. But with every teardrop a wave has been stirred. A song shall come shining, a voice shall be heard. Turn to the music, turn to the light. Bring your ballads back home, your dreams are alright. The darkness is dying, the truth has returned. A song shall come shining, a voice shall be heard. The rivers and ridges were meant to be crossed. If the battle's worth fighting, then nothing is lost. So gather your music and gather your words. Your song shall come shining, your voice shall be heard. So gather your music and gather your words. Your song shall come shining, your voice shall be heard. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Hey, Chris, what model Taylor is that?
That's a 710.
710. It's beautiful.
Yeah, a Taylor 710. Oh, by the way, I did write that song, so I'm happy with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent, thank you. Can I ask, is that a spruce top or a cedar top?
You know, I should know. You know what, though? I'm so proud of this guitar, and it's a 1982, and I bought it secondhand, but it came with all the paperwork, which included a full-page handwritten letter from Mr. Taylor describing everything. So I can look it up and,
Oh, my
get
Lord.
it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it is hand. He sent it to the original store that he was making it for a customer. He said, "Well, I think your customer will be very happy with what I did. I made this and this and this." So talk about
Wow.
provenance. I know.
That is wonderful. I think they were using Adirondack spruce too, if that's a spruce top back then.
I will go right to the source and look it up.
But
Anyway,
sounds
thank you
great.
for listening.
Thank you. Let's go to James Van Camp next. James, let me ask you to unmute and I'll spotlight you for everyone.
I'm on mute. Well, yeah, this is a rescue guitar. A friend of mine got it. It was in bad shape, and I glued it all back together again. And he says, "Hey, how about if I paint the top of it?" A guy named Spike Rebel painted it down. It's an Ovation, but I'm just getting a note from it. But I thought you might want to see a guitar with artwork on it as a piece of art. By myself I'd be in Archie Quain, where the mountains stand away, and 'tis there I'd let the Sundays go, in the cuckoo's lair above the bay. Agus o lucky is o a lunas o the quiet land of in. Oh, my heart is weary and it sends a lonesome cry to the land that sings beyond my dreams, and the lonely Sundays passed me by. Agus och lucky rigis o el alundes o the quiet land of Erin. Oh, I'd revel back the twisted years in the bitter wasted wind, if the God above would let me lie in the quiet glades about the wind. Agus o lucky ries o alundas o and the quiet land of Erin.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Where's my initials on the guitar? The guitar has my initials. That's my guitar. I'm just kidding.
Gene Redpath.
James, you had some fans
We
listening.
may be related.
What are you holding up there, Chris?
That's he ended the song with Aaron, a reference to Aaron. That's the Clancy brothers and Tommy Makem.
Oh,
The quiet land of Erin. Yes, it's a translation of the Gaelic poem written by Antrim poet Mac Embra while in enforced exile in Scotland. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I think sometimes I'd like to be in the quiet land of Erin about now. On the Shannon River, where you can get a nice a two-bedroom apartment for about £1,000 a month there, right on the Shannon River in Athlone, Ireland.
That's wonderful. Well, James, I have to tell you, my daughter's graduating college next month, and we're going to Ireland for 10 days. So I will be by the bank. I will be by the banks of the Shannon. So
Okay, good for you. It's there's a trip you can take to where is it? Yeah, Clonmacnoise. You can get on a boat and go to Clonmacnoise, which is a 6th century Catholic abbey site there.
wonderful. Is that out in the Skelligs? Is that on Skellig Michael?
It's I mean it's on the Shannon, and
Yeah,
there's
I see.
there's a boat that departs from Athlone
Got it.
there in the center of Ireland.
Wonderful. Let me share another brief thing about your guitar. The ovation was made by Charles Kaman, Kaman, from the Kaman Helicopter Corporation. He used advanced materials from his helicopter blades for the back of that guitar. He was an amateur guitarist, and he had the idea, I'm going to create the first guitar people can use that can get beat up, that has inside electronics for live performance. And he was the first one to do it, which is why so many people were playing ovations in the 70s and early 80s. And the factory was right up on the west branch of the Farmington River, up in Connecticut.
Well,
Incredible.
this guitar, as Rob knows, okay, was made in 1929. This is a first year OM28. It may be soon at the Gruen Guitar Gallery. If anybody feels like owning an antique like this with, Brazilian rosewood on the back, and it's been completely restored, and it's got the banjo tuners on it. Stays in tune. I pick it out of the case, and it's in tune every time.
Beautiful.
That it's lasted this long is a miracle.
Well, so many good instruments tonight and so much good music. Appreciate that. Thank you, James. Let's go on to Dan and Faith, and let me ask you to unmute, and I'll spotlight you guys.
All right.
All right. Well, my song is going to be one. All the songs tonight actually are on our new album, Who We Are.
Yep.
This song, we were visiting our nephew in Atlanta. At the time, it was the first opportunity to meet his two kids and his wife.
Yep.
And
the kids I think were 5 and 2 at the time.
Yep.
They're now I want to say 14 and 11.
Something
soon
like
to
that.
be 12.
So the younger one, Isabella Gwen, goes by Izzy. And I pulled out my banjo that first day we met them, and I started strumming on the banjo, and the two kids started dancing. And I wrote the lyrics for this that night.
Yep.
It's called Dance Izzy Dance. Ready?
Yep.
Dance Izzy dance, spin to the music. Dance Izzy dance, all through the day. Dance Izzy dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. A doctor, a nurse, healing the wounded, finding a cure. To help all mankind, it's all up to you. Follow your passion, follow your dreams, wherever you go. And dance Izzy dance, spin to the music. Dance Izzy dance, all through the day. Dance Izzy dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. Maybe an astronaut flying to Mars, or an astronomer studying stars. It's all up to you. Follow your passion, follow your dreams, wherever you go. And dance Izzy dance, spin to the music. Dance Izzy dance, all through the day. Dance Izzy dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. A teacher, a singer, a lawyer or chef, helping the homeless, the blind or the deaf. Whatever you do it with passion. Whatever you do it with love. Don't rush to grow up, that way is folly. Live every day with laughter and joy. We're here to cheer, to listen and help you. The future is yours, we'll watch and be proud. So dance, Izzy, dance, spin to the music. Dance, Izzy, dance, all through the day. Dance, Izzy, dance, the future is waiting, waiting to see what young Izzy will be. Waiting to see what young Izzy will be.
And by the way, little Izzy is absolutely mortified that there's a song about her.
As she should be.
Well, yeah,
Her
especially
parents love it.
11-year-olds. Yeah, that's not just.
Oh,
the
I
thing.
can't wait to send this song to my friend Izzy Miller, country guitar player. He out and now he has Izzy's Vintage Guitars down
Cool.
south somewhere. He
There's
does
yeah,
Good
the
luck.
whole album is up on Spotify, and on that song.
Bandcamp.
Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
Bandcamp as
yeah,
well.
Yeah, danandfaith.bandcamp.com. Yep.
And Tracy
you.
Grammer plays fiddle on that track to my banjo instead of the mandolin.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to. Thank you so much.
Cool.
All right. Switch that over there.
Yeah.
So, this next song, actually, Jan Sides was there when this song was born.
It's a little different from the original.
Yeah,
but
this came out of a songwriter showcase that we did and sort of petered out once we got into COVID land. But we would have our audience put in song ideas, a word or a phrase that we would then draw out 3 of and have everybody vote. And whichever one got the most votes was what the next month's songwriters would write a song about. And
it'd be us and 2 guests.
Yeah.
And Faith and I write separately, so there would be 4 new songs every month. Since we host, we each wrote new songs every month,
which is what kept me writing for a lot of years. And this particular month, it was April of 2021. This is one of the few we did during COVID. I think it was one of the last ones we did during COVID. And the song prompt was "My Name is George." And this is a song that we have been singing across the country in places that need to hear this song.
Florida, Kansas, Indiana,
yeah,
you name it.
A lot of the, shall we say, red states. And it's
We've
a
sung
song.
this in Texas, actually.
Have we?
Yeah, Jan's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There was again an early version of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is, well, you'll see. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. My name is George. No one knows, but I feel it in my heart, where I know that it won't show. I face the world it cannot see. Even those who love me, they look, but they don't see. They just see Emily. My name is George. I must not tell, especially my father. My life would go to hell. I'd be disowned, tossed out the door. So I keep pretending, knowing in my core I'm not Emily. I never felt right as a girl. That's not who I am. Maybe when I leave for college, then I'll be free to be me.
His name is George. I didn't know. I found it in a note he left that said he had to go. My little girl is now my son. It takes some getting used to, but I'm telling everyone he's George, not Emily. I love you, George, I always will. There's nothing that can change that.
You call me George. I love you, Dad. I thought that you would hate me, but you don't, and I'm so glad you called me George.
Yes, I'm telling
Dad is telling everyone my name is George.
That was fantastic. Thank you. It's beautiful. I love that music.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Very moving. Thank you. Wonderful.
That's wonderful.
And especially where there was just an announcement from the Supreme Court in the UK yesterday or today that trans women trans people in general do not have the same rights as cis people of that same gender. So it's not just the U.S. where this is an issue.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Bunny Barnes is up next. Bunny, let me spotlight you for everyone.
Buddy, what a powerful song. I taught a young lady in 8th grade. Her name was Samantha. And now he's George, and he's never been happier. And I just got to meet him again recently, within the last couple of years. And it was so nice to meet him again.
They always seem to be happier after they've transitioned.
I have
It's
a first
wonderful
cousin,
thing.
and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Truly. Well, so this might be a train wreck, I don't know. But I wanted to play a tune that I'm supposed to play at Tommy's camp. Or I'd like to play at Tommy's camp. I'd like to play it with him and another instructor, Clive Carroll, who's just a tremendous guitarist. And it was written by Pat Bergeson. And I've recently learned it, so like I said, it might be a train wreck. But I'd like to play it with both of them. He calls it Mountains of Illinois. And if anybody knows Illinois, there are no mountains in Illinois. And I asked Pat, why did he call it Mountains of Illinois? And he said, because I grew up in Illinois and I always wanted to climb a mountain. And so, here you go, Mountains of Illinois. Thank you.
Beautiful.
That's some fancy stuff.
Tommy will love it.
It's his arrangement.
And the tone of your guitar really adds to it too. It's just a beautiful.
Thank you. I love this Maton.
Yeah.
It's my baby.
What is it? What are you
It's a
playing?
Maton, M-A-T-O-N. It's made in Australia.
Yeah.
Maton guitar.
Yeah.
I'm taking, actually, this is Matilda, or Tilly for short. I'm taking her little sister, her little brother Maddie, who's a mini Maton. Because these, I'm going to be carrying it on my back, so it's going to be interesting.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Good. Outstanding. Very good. Hey, Ann Ramsey, I'm going to highlight you for everyone. Hey.
Okay. Am I unmuted?
You are.
I think I am. Yay! All right, so this is a new one. Haven't played it anywhere. It's about a friend of mine who used to be a Jesuit. Well, he was a Jesuit priest. He's still a Jesuit. I don't think you can take that away. But he's actually in 4th stage cancer. So I'm written a song that I'm imagining is from his point of view. It sort of takes the form of a prayer. It's called Not Exactly. Early hours, quiet night. I can't sleep, but I can't wake up. Got a lifetime to make up. All the memories I can write in diminished light. This mean disease, my Jesus, tears at me in jagged ways. As I sketch my hard-won days, poetry provides cohesion. My rhyme and reason, not exactly what I thought, so I'll use the time I've got. After all I've seen and done, what have I become? Solid colors wanna drip away. My pen holds me together now. Tales of worse and better now. I shouldn't leave nor overstay. In heaven's hallway, too much heat and too much dry. My darling moves us near the beach. Brings a pup to play at fetch. They're in the corner of my eye. As I look at the sky, not exactly what I thought, so I'll use the time I've got. After all I've seen and done, what have I become? And though I've always been your servant, and you've always been my friend, wonder what my life deserves. Will you meet me at the end? Lord, you'll show me by and by. A train stops steaming in the station with a holy destination. I'll hear the whistle when it's time. See them wave goodbye. Not exactly what I thought, so I'll use the time I've got. After all I've seen and done, what have I become?
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm
Very
going
good.
wow on that one too. Wow.
Yeah. Very powerful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice picking too.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, he's a poet, so that's why I decided to bring that out.
Great. Thank you very much. Well, Dennis, you're up next. Let me spotlight you.
All right, this is one of mine. It's called The Drunk. Walking in the same direction as this sordid gray reflection that keeps trying to defeat my calm repose. I don't look 'cause I know better. I don't care about whoever may be posing as a drunk inside my clothes. And I don't know how he got in there. It's not like he's always been here. I don't know when he will leave, but heaven knows he's not really any trouble if you just give him a double. He's harmless, he's the drunk inside my clothes. In the past it was so different. Every day was a new gift, when all at once it was as if we came to blows. When you said that it was over, 'cause you've never seen me sober, I just blamed it on the drunk inside my clothes. And I don't know how he got in there. It's not like he's always been here. I don't know when he will leave, but heaven knows he's not really any trouble if you just give him a double. He's harmless, he's the drunk inside my clothes. And he has no expectation from the world he has forsaken. Conversation's not required to relieve his tattered soul. He's quite an independent, intellectual descendant, a philosophical degenerate to everyone he knows. He wears his thin disguising, though he's missed by a few sizes, and he walks among the living like he once did long ago. But he's just an apparition, tripping through a life I've given, like a present to the drunk inside my clothes. And I don't know how he got in there. It's not like he's always been here. Don't know when he will leave, but heaven knows he's not really any trouble if you just give him a double. He's harmless, he's a drunk inside my clothes. I don't know how he got in there. It's not like he's always been here. Don't know when he will leave, but heaven knows he's not really any trouble if you just give him a double. He's harmless, he's the drunk inside my clothes. He's harmless, he's the drunk inside my clothes.
That was wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Very,
Thank you.
Great creative lyrics. Very nice. So many great lyrics tonight, and good picking there too. So many good pickers on tonight. Very good. Thank you. Brian and Mary, you're up next, and let me spotlight you for everyone.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Okay. I was going to do a political one, then I changed my mind. Eckhart Tolle says my brain is overactive. Eckhart Tolle says my ego's maladaptive. Eckhart Tolle says the past is not a factor. Eckhart Tolle says this moment's all that matters. I know it's hard to know the being underneath the thinker. I know it's hard to find the joy underneath the pain. I know it's hard to learn that life is what you make it.
I know this much is true, and that is, I love you. Eckhart Tolle says that fear is a delusion. Eckhart Tolle says that love's a state of being. Eckhart Tolle says my dog lives in the now. Eckhart Tolle says we are all the Son of God. I know it's hard to stop those stories that are creeping into my mind each night before I go to sleeping. I know it's hard to see the good in every situation. I know this much is true, and that is, I love you. Eckhart Tolle says that time is an illusion. Eckhart Tolle says the power's in the now. Eckhart Tolle says you are the universe. Eckhart Tolle says anyone can learn how. Eckhart Tolle says my brain is overactive. Eckhart Tolle says my ego's maladaptive. Eckhart Tolle says the past is not a factor. Eckhart Tolle says this moment's all that matters.
Yeah.
Cool. I remember that song from a long time ago. That's a really cool song.
It's really neat.
Well, was
I love it.
with what to play.
I love
That's
it.
an original,
Haven't
isn't
played in
it?
a
Isn't
while.
it, Brian?
Yeah, that's an original.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful tune.
There you go, baby, here am I. Well, you left me here so I could sit and cry. Golly gee, what have you done to me? I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Oh, baby, then you drove me crazy. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. There ain't no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Now you go your way, baby, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, we'll find somebody new, and baby, we'll say we're through, and it won't matter anymore. There ain't no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Now you go your way, baby, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, we'll find somebody new, and baby, we'll say we're through, and it won't matter anymore. No, it won't matter anymore. It won't matter anymore.
Beautiful arrangement.
That's very, very beautiful. So that's from the '60s, right?
Buddy Holly.
Actually, it's a Paul Anka song.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
Paul Anka?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Paul
you know-
Anka song that.
Didn't Linda Ronstadt do it?
Yeah, Linda Ronstadt sang it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
May I also add, Paul Anka had a lot to do with John Prine getting discovered and signed. So Paul's a folkie, all right? He's welcome. Right? May I ask a guitar nerd question? That was a beautiful arrangement, Mary. And when you got to your D chord, were you playing a 5-1 in the bass, like A to D alternating bass? I think when you're finger picking, I think you were.
I'm not sure.
Are you in standard tuning?
I'm in standard tuning, but I'm
Yeah.
capoed at 4.
Right. But I mean, on the D shape.
Yeah, it's
It
5-1. 5-1.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Correct.
There's a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't do that. You got to start on the root." No, I'm a proponent of wandering. But
Wonderful, beautiful version of that song. Just
Yeah.
beautiful.
There's no gotta, it's art.
There it is. There it is. Outstanding. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Janice, I'm going to ask you to unmute, and we're going to spotlight you for everyone, please.
Thank you very much. Here we go. Let me fix my thing. The song is an original of mine. It's old. It's over 20 years old. You're all excellent guitar players. I'm sure you can imagine. It's called Anniversaries. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Back in time across that borderline, and everybody knows I can't afford to travel. Now I feel the whole thing wasn't real, but unfortunately, I'm still me. So Uncle Sam pays me Social Security, and I'm in poverty on disability. Yes, I would rather be out in the world working, but I am usually a liability. And all those things I know one wants to talk about is all that's on my mind, yeah. And all those things I know one wants to hear about, I'm fearing all the time, yeah. I'm just a little bit crazy. You can't change me. So if you talk to me, I promise you will see the reason why they tell me I'm crazy. I used to see the man, but my insurance plan said all I needed was another pill. I tried art therapy, seeking recovery. I drew a calendar for anniversaries, but all that they could see was my drug history, and they discounted the weight of all those dates. And all those things that no one wants to talk about is all that's on my mind, yeah. And all those things that no one wants to hear about, I'm fearing all the time, yeah. I'm just a little bit crazy. You can't fix me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This is the worst possible bridge. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Forget the counselor. I need an editor, a little funding, and a major publisher. It sometimes makes me laugh. No one will see these drafts. I cannot complete tasks unless you kick my ass. No, nothing stopping me except reality, the insecurity, and my personality. So what gives me the right to bitch and moan and whine? I can't express myself ever so eloquently. And all those things that no one wants to talk about is all that's on my mind, yeah. And all those things that no one wants to hear about, I'm fearing all the time, yeah. I'm just a little bit crazy. You can't save me. I'm just a little bit crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
There you go, Janice.
Thank you very much. I
Nicely
appreciate it
done.
very much. Thank you.
Hey, who needs a guitar when you can do that?
Hey, thank you so much.
Wonderful. What a high energy song, too. And I did like the break.
Thank you so much. I don't usually write bridges and hooks because my first big album was Simon and Garfunkel's Sound of Silence. So Paul Simon doesn't write bridges and hooks. He just goes right in the third verse and then does something different there, which that's how I learned. Like Beatles were okay, but that's how I learned. So I don't write a lot of bridges and hooks. And that's funny. Now I make jokes about I don't write bridges and hooks.
Very good. Thank you. Outstanding. Matthew Ryan's up next. Matt, let me spotlight you for everyone.
So this is a song that came out of the first round of Real People, Real Songs challenge. It was from the fourth week, and the prompt was hope. And at the time that came out, there was a lot of really horrible things going on in the current administration. Not that there aren't still a bunch of them now. It seems almost endless. But a friend was really struggling with just hopelessness at the time. And my friend is an avid gardener, and that's how we met. And this is the song that I wrote in response to it. It's called Planting the Seeds. We plant seeds in the darkness, in the hope that they might grow. Out in the fields is a tender yield we one day hope to sow. Little things push through the soil, stand against the sun and rain. The wind knocks them down, they hold their ground, they will rise again. We push through the dark to rise above, go strong with hope, care and love. We push through the dark to rise above, go strong with hope, care and love. Can we be like seeds in the springtime, kissed by the summer sun? May we be the bounty at the table and nourish everyone. Every day's another storm rising, another blight that tries to take the land. We'll hold our grounds like plowshares as we hold the harvest in our hand. We push through the dark to rise above, we grow strong with hope, care and love. We push through the dark to rise above, we grow strong with hope, care and love. Through the dark to rise above, we grow strong with hope, care and love. We push through the dark to rise above, we grow strong with hope, care and love.
Wow, what's that called?
Planting seeds.
Planting seeds.
I
Love
didn't
it.
get to the last verse because I couldn't scroll down fast enough.
Oh,
I'm still trying to, having written so many songs in compressed time, I'm still trying to get some of them under my belt.
yeah, that takes a while.
Oh, that sounded wonderful.
Thanks.
Wonderful. Very good. Thank you. Storm, you're up next, please. If I can ask you to unmute, and we'll spotlight you for everyone.
Okay. So I went back and forth, kept saying, maybe I'll do this song of mine, maybe I'll do that song of mine. I like to do my own songs here because if I don't do them, nobody else will. But in the end, I ended up feeling that what we really need to hear right now is this cover. It was written by Alan, A-L-A-N, M-A-G-E-E. Will there be singing in the dark times to come? Will brash unbridled evil cloud our wits and strike us dumb? Will there be rhythms and harmonies and rhymes? Will there be songs? Will we be singing in the dark times? When all is turned upside down and outside... Oh, wait, I skipped a verse. When empathy is wrong and wrath is right, when a ghastly shroud blacks out the sun and turns the day to night, when malice is a virtue and grace a sin, when all is turned upside down and outside in, when facts are banned and we're left with only lies, when we hear the wildfires crackle and watch the waters rise, when violence against a woman is excused, when our planet's final plea has been refused. Will there be singing in the dark times to come? Will brash unbridled evil cloud our wits and strike us dumb? Will there be rhythms and harmonies and rhymes? Will there be songs? Will we be singing in the dark times? When the weak are blamed for everything that's wrong, when we watch the dispossession of the ones who don't belong, when the poor and sick can die if they can't pay, when our plans for a better world have blown away, when the demons have been loosed and dressed like men. They were only names in a history book, but they've come back again with playthings that they've never had before. So I'm gonna sing till I can't sing anymore. There will be singing in the dark times to come. We won't let evil cloud our wits, nor will it strike us dumb. We'll have rhythms and harmonies and rhymes. There will be songs, and we'll be singing in the dark times. There will be singing in the dark times to come. We won't let evil cloud our wits, nor will it strike us dumb. We'll have rhythms and harmonies and rhymes. There will be songs, and we'll be singing in the dark times. And we'll be singing in the dark times.
Yeah. Thank you, Storm.
Good choice.
As I said, that's Singing in the Dark Times by Alan McGee, M-A, not M-C.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Storm. Always very positive messages from you. Thank you. Outstanding. Jan Sugzdinis is up next.
Yes, sir. That's me. Whoops. That is not at all what I meant to do. I'm just trying to put it on gallery so I don't have to sit here looking at myself. Well, I was going to do another political one, but I'm not. Because part of this involves keeping your sense of humor. I love writing from prompts. And in fact, the My Name is George one, the one I wrote for that was about Nancy Drew and her friends. Yeah. But this one, the prompt was tiger, because it was the year of the tiger. And the thing that was most notable about this song is that it proved once and for all that I am completely incapable of doing what is expected of me. So this was the result. I hear you cheering for me out there. I know I'm elegant and rare, and I think I am showing admirable restraint. Yes, I am. Fancy Dan there, his name is Roy. He's treating me like I'm some kind of toy, and I'm being practically a saint. See how his partner struts and prances, that's Siegfried. He thinks he's quite the dancer, but really, I'm the star of this show, which I know you know. Still, I guess I've got it good. 3 squares and a roof, so I guess I can put up with that fool and his stupid megaphone. But sometimes I dream of India, and I'm lying in the sun beside the sea. Life was harder then, it was harder then. Yeah, I know. But I was free. What's that fool Roy doing now? I think he's trying to get me to growl and give these folks a thrill for their applause, just because. I think I'll give him a little slap, just an eensy-teensy little love tap, not enough to hurt, just to remind him who's boss. Because sometimes I dream of India, and I'm lying in the sun beside the sea. Life was harder then, it was harder then. Well, yeah. I was free. I didn't mean to hurt him. He's just such a little squirt. But when the crowd began to scream, well, it was totally worth it. 'Cause last night I dreamed of India. There I was, lying in the sun beside the sea. Life was harder then, it was harder then. So I was
Thank you for making me cry.
Yeah.
So beautiful, thank you.
What's the name of that?
Tiger.
All right, what's the name of the song?
Tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah. By the way, both Siegfried and Roy recovered, so there were no deaths here. We can laugh about it if we want.
That is great. A song from the point of view of the tiger. That is great.
Beauty of prompts.
Amazing. It was great. To close us out tonight is going to be Jerry Corrigal, and then we're going to have a real quick goodbye and after Jerry is done. And Jerry, let me ask you to unmute, and I'll spotlight you.
Okay. All right. Well, I was very encouraged to see Dan pick up a banjo, and so I figured, I don't get a chance to play the banjo very often, and so I figured I'd play a banjo tune for you. This is a traditional tune, and like many of the traditional tunes played in modal tunings, this one is a murder ballad. The tunes are all very similar. The guy meets the girl gets pregnant, the guy wants no part of it, he kills her, the end. Anyway, and I'm using you folks as an escape from Passover music. I've had enough. I'm a cantor in a synagogue, and so like by this time of the year, I'm ready to shoot myself. Anyway, it's a tune called Little Sadie. I first heard it on an old Doc Watson recording. To make my round, I met little Sadie and I blowed her down. I went home, I went to bed, 44 pistols smoking in my head. Well, I woke in the morning about 9:30. The hacks and the buggies all standing in line. Gents and gamblers standing around, carrying little Sadie to the burying ground. Begun to think of what a deed I'd done. Thought my thoughts and away I run. Made a good run, just a little too slow. Overtook me in Jericho. I was standing on the corner reading a bill. Along come the sheriff of Thomasville. Says, young man, is your name Brown? Remember the night you rode Sadie down? Yes, sir, my name is Lee. I murdered little Sadie in the first degree. First degree, second degree. If you have any papers, will you read them to me? They took me downtown and dressed me in black, put me on a train and carried me back all the way back to the Thomasville jail. Had nobody for to go my bail. Judge and jury, they took the stand. Judge had the papers in his right hand. 44 days, 44 nights, 44 years with the ball and stride. To make my round, I met little Sadie and I blowed her down. I went home, I went to bed, 44 pistols smoking under my head.
Wow.
That was great.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Jerry, good job, everybody tonight.
Jerry, I wish we could see your hands.
I know.
Both songs.
Well, next time, I promise.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that mountain modal tuning?
Well,
Was that mountain modal?
Mountain modal, yeah. So for those of you who are not familiar with banjo styles, right? Most people who play the 5-string banjo, people are familiar with the 3-finger style, Scruggs style banjo playing, bluegrass banjo playing. But this style is known as either frailing or claw hammer.
Yep.
or knockdown style banjo, and you're playing with the back of your fingernails.
Yep.
What the old banjo players would do, because a lot of the banjos back in those days in the mountains certainly were fretless banjos. So the higher up on the neck you went, the harder it was to play in tune. And that what they would do is they would retune the banjo so that they could get most of the notes of a particular tune within the first area, the first 5 frets. So there are dozens and dozens of banjo tunings, but this particular tuning is known as mountain minor or G modal or sawmill tuning. So it's G, D, G, C, and then a D. So it's really a G suspended. For you musical theorists, a G suspended chord.
That's what I use in one of the phone songs.
Yeah, it just hangs there. It's neither major nor minor. Okay, it sort of sits in between. Yeah. And there are many, many tunes, Little Sadie and Pretty Polly and the Cuckoo, all the same kind of thing, same basic thing.
Yeah, it's one of the cool things about frailing. That's the style I love to work with, and I use it for songwriting. I did one new song in February album writing month in Sawmill. So.
Well, the thing is also, the great thing about it is that you can really accompany yourself. I mean, it's very difficult to pull off playing finger style and alone, solo, and accompanying a song. It's kind of like, doesn't sound like anything, but this is kind of, I mean, Pete Seeger was the ultimate, version of that, where he would do, well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. I mean, all this can be sustained, and it's a chance for the banjo to sustain notes a little bit. Yeah. It basically, what makes a banjo sound like a banjo is decay. The notes decay, everything is staccato. But here you can, in a way, it can be used a lot like a dulcimer, where you're playing notes.
Thank you, Jerry.
Appreciate it. Still can't see your fingers.
Next time.
Okay.
Thank you, Conley. Thank you very much,
It
Jerry.
actually is me playing, right? So.
Thanks for sharing.
Bunny has accused me of using a Mickey Mouse banjo, and cranking the little tail.
Well,
Thank you, Jerry,
You
and thanks.
need to have a critter in the back of your.
There you go. I have
this
corrugated
one's
cardboard there. So.
Yeah. This one's a rabbit. My other one's got a raccoon.
I used to play for years and years. I played, even though I played mostly old-timey style, frailing style. For years and years, I played a resonator banjo, which was even louder, more ridiculous. Yeah. And since I'm old now, I can't really hold a 25-pound banjo for any period of time.
We're
Yeah,
going to be wrapping up. We've got folks needing to step out, and it's been a long evening with a great long list of folks. Thank you, everyone, for coming and sharing your music. A great crowd from all over. Really fantastic. Thanks to Rob Lincoln, our host from PFS PASA, and thoughts to Mara Levine on the illness issue she's dealing with and her family. Big thanks to Six for co-hosting tonight and all his tech work in the background. Thank you, Six. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I'm happy to help out, and thanks for including me.
Excellent. Everyone, make sure you tell everyone you know to vote in your local primary elections next month. That's who gets on the ballot in the fall, and there are some school board elections for who gets on the school board. Democracy starts from the bottom up. Please tell everyone.
Really true. One of the ways that those people got their foot in the door was through the school boards.
Exactly.
Yep.
Everyone.
Do you guys know when the next open mic will be?
It's always the third Wednesday of the month at 7:30 p.m. I don't have a calendar in front of me. If someone has one.
And Tom, it's open to everybody. We don't need to sit out a month or two.
No, you don't. You don't need to sit out. And again, Mara Levine.
Looks like it's the 21st.
That'll be the 21st.
And Tom,
go ahead.
Well, a history question. By chance, were you involved in the Bothy Club in Philadelphia?
No, I was not. That was a different Cooney.
Okay, so I'm on the right track because I played there like 40 years ago. So yeah, this was clicked.
That's the one at the Mermaid?
Yeah, I think so. It's probably Michael Cooney.
Yeah.
No. I mean, this was somebody who booked it.
No,
Cooney
wasn't me.
Or Kavanaugh.
It wasn't Kavanaugh's years ago. I had played there when it was at Kavanaugh's. I had actually had the privilege to open up for Christine Lavin when she was just putting out Fast Folk.
Yeah. I mean, the booker, whoever booked it. I thought it was.
I forget who the booker was, but it had been in Kavanaugh's in West Philadelphia initially. Then it moved out to the Mermaid a few years later.
Okay.
It went to Northern. I'm trying to think of the not Northern Liberties, but.
Okay. Yeah. I think it was at Kavanaugh's. So anyway, Cooney, Kavanaugh, something clicked here. But anyway, thank you, Tom.
Thank you, everyone. I will see you in 2 months. I'm on vacation next month. Everyone be safe, be well, be happy. Yeah. Take care. Bye-bye.
Enjoy
Thank
Ireland.
you, Tom. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Six.
Thank you, democracy. The great trip.
Best.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You were great, Janice.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Bye.
Can I ask
Enjoy
you to...
Ireland.
Thank you very much, Bunny. Appreciate it. Six, can I ask you to ping Rob if you can? I cannot end the session currently in my current status.
I already sent it to him.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
He says it'll end when the meeting ends. So we'll be good.
I can't end the meeting. Can you? I have a leave option. That's all I have.
Yeah, me too.
You got to ping him to end it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ping him again.
All right. Thanks again.
Well, let's all just go. We'll just all go. I'll go first. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I just sent it to him, so we can't end the meeting.
You can go, and I will stay here till he gets here.
See if he responds. He responded right away. There he is.
There he is. Hey, good night, Rob. We had a good session.
Hello there.
We can only leave, and we cannot.
What's up?
We can only leave, and we cannot end the session. So we need you to end it for us, please.
Okay, so I'm glad I could help him, and okay, I'm gonna end it, and then I'm assuming the other thing will end, and we'll be on our way.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. We do need to change the name of the session. It just says my meeting. Obviously, this was a PFS Zoom meeting. Thank you. PSS.
Yeah, I did put that in the comment on YouTube so people knew what it was.